it on the Instagram. Hello everyone watching the VOD. It's flipping go Tibbs. How you doing, mate? Daniel, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Live on YouTube. Hit him with the double exclamation mark, why not? Okay, Mark, flipping FC. How am I? I'm doing fantastic. Noyade? Noyade? Noyad? I have no idea. I'm sorry. I believe also I recognize this username and I believe I've asked you how to pronounce this before. And I believe you might have told me, and I believe, or rather I know, that if you have, I've forgotten completely. Okay. Put the Instagram story up with a picture of a horse watching My Little Pony that says Sebastian kriegt Insecurities wegen unrealistischen Schönheitsidealen im TV. Okay, let's plug this in. Plug this phone in. And get to playing some flipping chess, baby. Charge, please. I have a very temperamental charging situation because my phone is slightly broken. There we good. There we good. There we go. Hell yeah, Meisen Heinrich, how are you doing? Right, no idea what we're doing today. Absolutely no idea. I just want to play some chess. So I think I might start off with one blitz game and then maybe move into a bit of rapid just because I kind of want to chill out a little bit, talk to the chat, you know, have a good time. Have a fantastic time. Take this. Is my sound on chess.com? I think it doesn't really sound like it is. What? Is my sound on? Oh, sound theme default, yeah. Okay, maybe it is. Let's go here. No, I meant to go bishop g4. There's something called a gypsless or gipsless variation. Hello, Gavin, how are you doing? You prevent any of this nonsense, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. I'll go for this and maybe just this. And I'm playing 3-0 flipping blitz and I'm taking yonks. Frankly, yonks. Favorite chessboard color? No idea. How did me and my girlfriend first meet? Well, we didn't quite go to the same school because I went to an all-boys school and she went to an all-girls school. Excuse me. But it was under the same name. They just had the school segregated. It was a grammar school, you know, for massive nerds. So, you know, we went to adjacent schools. So basically went to the same school. There's very little need to actually clarify the nuance there. And then, you know, got the bus together. You know what I'm saying? Well, both very good at maths. Ooh. I will have to admit that was my initial. I was like, damn, she's pretty sick at maths. Okay, what am I doing? Do I decide to take back like this and preserve my pawn structure? Because you have bad pawns here. I feel like the answer is yes, because I need to make quick decisions rather than... What do I study? I'm currently about 3 weeks, or precisely 3 weeks, I believe, away from graduating. Or not graduating per se, but from doing my final exam for my Bachelor of Science in Mathematics and Philosophy. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Interesting dual honours degree you got there, Will. Tell us more. No. I need to focus on this game. I'll play. I want to play some rapid today because I do want to have a little chat with chat. You know, it's called chat for a reason. You're playing an over the board tournament right now. You beat someone 600 points higher. Sick, dude. How are you playing it right now? If you're in the stream, I hope you're not getting move suggestions. That's fantastic though. Well done. Absolutely, I am, mate. Absolutely, I am. Have a you can book a taste session as and when. Now. This. I don't know how stupid that is. I think it's not that stupid. But then here. Sorry, rather just here. I'm gonna lose this on time if I don't hurry the the flipping heck up, you know what I'm saying? I just hung my B pawn. Okay. Hell yeah, man. Fantastic. Well, I look forward to talking to you soon. Okay, they don't take this. Goddamn. I'm just gonna move. Takes, bishop takes b6, knight e2. I take on c3, maybe. Something very odd has just happened to my hearing. My ears, I think, are broken. Not good. Okay, right. Down on time. This is not good. This is really not so great. That's a free piece. I feel like you're just going to try and stack here, which seems like a great idea. One that I should probably be going for myself. I have no time. I would want to do rapid. I would like to do rapid. This is... I don't know why I have not done rapid. I need some luft, man. I want to play g6, but that's dark squared luft, and that's not the kind of luft I'm after right now, because you can just get on there and it is no longer luft. So I guess I'll try and make some kind of... Come back here with the knight or something. Okay, just need to make fairly quick moves. I might be threatening this. Hello? Oh my god. Oh, fair enough, dude. I don't know how to do that, to be completely honest. Okay, are they going to go for... Excuse me. Let's go back here, because there might be this. I don't know. And we're kind of blockading the progress here. Could have gone here. Bastard. That's not possible, at least immediately. Why? What does that achieve for me? You know? Except from hanging a pawn. Could have taken that pawn, by the way. Yeah, I mean, we're playing some rapid. I don't know why there's no flipping... Haha. Okay. Alright, let's play e4. Let's play some rapid chess. That was not a great way to start. Let's claim the center. I want to have a little chat with, of course, the chat. So... I don't know what my approach is here, honestly. Probably just knight f3. Knight c3, and this looks pretty damn reasonable. Pretty damn reasonable indeed. We have 60 people hopping in. This is fantastic stuff. Wow. Immediate g5 from my opponent. Oh, I'm excited to embark on that that FIDE rated ELO grind. Okay, I can believe that. I can believe that, Mr. Walter Glazer. I can back it. What am I gonna play here? I'm just sort of opening up the bishop. I play queen e2. I don't know if that's stupid, but something tells me it's a reasonable move. I just want more information from my opponent, honestly. They're not really giving me much here. So I'm going to sort of postpone. I mean, that's fantastic. b6, a6, b5. You've played h6 and g5. Surely this is punishable, no? I feel like d5, because you clearly... Well, you maybe can take, but it looks dubious. But then what if you just do this? I take, you take here. Okay, I'm playing d5. That could have been far better calculated, and this is rapid chess, and I need to think about that. Did I watch Eurovision? I have never understood the appeal of Eurovision. Never, not once. I don't get it. I'm not saying it's necessarily a bad thing, but it's just, I don't get it. Never in my life have I understood why it's a popular thing that people care about at all. Okay, I'm going to castle this way. And I think, despite the fact that my opponent's got a Fianchetto bishop looking at my king, if I'd gone this way, my opponent would also have had a Fianchetto bishop looking at my king, because they've gone for the X marks the spot opening or whatever. And I'm just thinking that, okay, developing neither of your knights and it's move 10, pushing every pawn but the C and the F pawns. You know? You start to think that moves like bishop b5, bishop g5 as combinations could actually... Hear me out. If I start with bishop g5... Hear me out. I mean, we have like a double discovery here. This is ridiculous. Bishop g5, if you take, I go bishop b5. But then I am sacking 2 bishops for 2 pawns and a queen and also a rook. So I don't even know if that's actually a good idea. You unlocked a secret video. What secret video did you unlock? Hell yeah, though. I mean, I'm excited to understand what the hell you mean by that. Okay, here I have this opportunity to play bishop g5. Hell yeah, tips. If pawn takes, bishop here with check, pawn takes, I take this, king takes. I mean, that's a straight 11 for 11 material exchange, but a bishop pair and a rook. I guess the king's weak, and also both of these are then hanging. Excuse me, a slight voice break. I'm going bishop g5. I kind of just believe that this has to work. I'm genuinely very, very interested to see what the objective evaluation here is. You clearly don't have to take this, by the way, but if you don't, it's looking a bit... Custom chess videos on OF or Patreon. I mean, straight up, I make custom... What? What do you mean custom, as in, like, by request? Oh, right, oh, sorry, you mean this video here. The one that's just on the website here. The pitch. Hell yeah. Okay, I mean, we just win a pawn there, which seems fairly fantastic. Ooh. I don't have this, do I? Knight b5, ab5, bishop here, and I'm threatening rook d8 as well. I think I have this. I think I can sacrifice, like, just all my pieces on all sorts of different... True. I might add that. Listen, Rafa, I'm very excited to... I finished my final exam in 3 weeks. Oh my god. But I'm going to try and sweeten that Patreon deal. I'm not going to increase the prices. They're going to stay the same. And I'm just going to try and add little perks to slowly sweeten the deal for people. I think knight b5 works here. So yeah, that, I mean, let's say for instance the highest perk, like you can just request an opening for a video. But then if someone requests the London system, I would need at least £3,000 to play that. So, oh no, I suck. I'm so garbage at the game. Obviously there's knight c6. I mean, I do have 4 pawns. Oh no, I thought I'd just get rook d8. What the hell? I should have started with check. Why did I sack a knight? No! Just start with check and rook d8. Oh, that's really frustrating. That is really, really, really frustrating. I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this at all. Bastard. Okay. Well, I don't see a reason not to try and maintain this diagonal, and maybe also with threatening bishop g3. I think I just had straight up bishop b5, rook d8 there, and missed the opportunity to do so because I just thought knight takes, I don't know, I'd rather keep the bishop on the board. I mean, that is greed. That is absolute greed. If you play queen here, I'm slightly concerned. They do this. I still should have a good position. 100% a brilliant strategy, I mean, naturally. Ugh. I'm thinking e5. Why am I thinking e5? Sorry, I need to get some water. So I can play bishop f6 maybe. And I could also maybe play like rook d6 or something ridiculous. It does give the knight these kind of squares. So e5 knight here. There is just this. This pawn is doing a fantastic job of killing this knight right now. Because I'm up right now. However, nevertheless, e5 to play bishop f6 seems at least kind of reasonable. We're going to get you to play the stonewall attack. I will not do that. I might have a banned openings list. Damn it, no, I don't have rook d8 because the flipping knight. I mean, here is they're just queen a5. Am I actually just dead? It is very feasible that I'm just dead here. Which is so sad. Okay. Could be a terrible idea. Guten Abend, Wilhelm. Guten Abend, Meisen Heinrich. Wie geht's? Not yet, Mr. Will Taylor Glazer. Unfortunately, not yet. Okay, now they're holding this escape square. I mean, c3 just seems like such a weakening move, but I don't really see much of an alternative. You don't immediately have this. Okay. You like the suspense at the end of that video? Hell yeah. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm very glad to hear it indeed. I think the Lichess is currently chilling it. What's it chilling it? Oh, I recorded another video actually. Yeah, true tips. What I'm going to start doing is doing series, like, you know, little pushes, little, like that sort of Christmas calendar type setup I had going on, where, you know, it's not just definitely going to be a win every single time. Taking on c3 seems a bit risky, I don't know. I quite like this. Just because surely queen g4 is inbound. You know? If takes, takes. Maybe the knight here. I don't really know, but it does feel as though that open g file at least makes your king considerably weak. I don't know how weak my king is. Probably quite. This is a move, maybe? If I go here, you have to defend it. If you play like knight g6 or knight f5, I could maybe take here. Am I then getting somehow cooked? Maybe. But I'm just going to threaten mate in one because I win a knight from doing so. I really could be cooked here. Takes. You only really have rook a1 then. Rook a1, king c2, and your only check is queen a4, which isn't a check. Or rook c1, which isn't a check. Or queen c3, which isn't a check. Someone named a video game after me. Is this going to be an awesome joke from Will Taylor Glazer? I'd hope so. Okay, now I'm going to go here. Naturally. I just think weirdly, I mean, you've got so much firepower over here, and I feel as though I'm safe. I could absolutely eat my words here. But the fact that I'm holding a4, okay, that's a problem. That is likely a major problem. Here, you take here, I go here. And then my very interesting point is, oh my god, that could be genius. Watch this. Here, takes, here, check, bishop c2. Because I feel like any check is blockable here. King moves, check, king moves, mate. That's genius, but if bishop e4, do you then have check here and this? Very, very plausibly. That's so sad. Oh no, but then on the check I can go back this way. I'm going for this. I'm going for this. I frankly do not care. I think I might get to take this and then block somehow. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You give me the check here or the check here. Both of them look like mate, but I can block with the bishop in either way, discovering onto queen g7, king here, mate, because the rook holds these squares. Oh no, wait, so they preemptively... No! Damn it, if they'd gone for any check there, that would have been forced mate. This is unbelievable. I could go check. No, I couldn't, because you take with the queen. Here. Here. I feel like it's got to be bishop c2 now. Because I can't let you take c3 with check. Okay, bishop c2 now. I'm still threatening mate in 2. I'm so sad. Rook a1. What are you talking about, rook a1? Okay. Here, I'm thinking I might... Oh no, now you can run with the king, maybe? I'm thinking there's half an idea to maybe somehow hang this. Chat, stop giving me moves. Slash even talking about it, you're confusing me. Maybe there was bishop a7, we'll have a little look in the analysis. If here, I think I'm just going to play knight d4. I don't know if excuse me. Don't know if I can even really justify it. They just sack. Oh, what? Okay, I mean, I have to take. Excuse me. No, no! Oh my god, I didn't see the bishop was holding that. Oh, that's so stupid. Okay, well, I'm excited to review this. No. I just went for a bad, like, yeah, I mean, this is just annoying because I know I had bishop b5. The second, like, when I played this, I knew I had bishop b5. Instead, they had knight c6 and rook d8 wasn't possible, and then I'm just never winning. Damn, really? I did have rook d8, ostensibly. That might have slowed things down. It's m3 if they sack. Okay, the beautiful thing that I saw, for those of you who maybe aren't following perfectly, is queen a1, bishop b1. Just the most unbelievable mate. Where king here. Okay, listen, at least I'm being creative. At least I'm being tactically creative. That wasn't the worst game of all time. I'm being tactically creative. I got thrown off by a stupid opening. I had bishop b5. Knight here would have been great if they didn't have knight c6. Of course, they did have knight c6. Oh, that's painful. Okay, we're going again. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry about that. Okay, we're playing a little Mangarini Sicilian. I could do with a free win here to get a nice little +10. They're not going to take, though. Everyone's scared. Everyone's scared to accept the gambit at this elo. Take me back to like 1900, bro. I'm not even trying to get that much higher on chess.com, you know what I mean? I'm on stream. The attention is... I get good so fast. I don't think I got good that fast. I played for quite a while. I started when I was 16, March 2020. I got pretty decent quite fast because it was lockdown and I could just play a load of chess and do... Excuse me? Do basically nothing. The last game, bad miss at the end. I mean, not particularly that much of a miss at the end. Purely just because I was going to lose regardless. If I hadn't taken the rook, it was just going to be some longer, more drawn-out suffering. So I'm not really mad about that move. I'm mad about playing knight b5 over bishop b5. That's beyond foolish. That is beyond foolish. Okay, hold on. Ugh. What's the trim looking like? Can you see the mullet flowing from the back? I'm growing it, baby. Just playing games. I mean, playing games and watching YouTube straight up. It's the best way to get good at chess. Okay, I'll play knight c3, I guess. Great stance at modern chess. Thank you very much. We'll take the Glazer. Appreciate you, mate. As per. Queen a5 actually might be concerning. Just because bishop d2, this might hang, but then I probably have some discovery, but maybe not because queen d8. Who knows? Who cares? You've just given me c6. What? Okay, so the d pawn and the b pawn have both been pushed. This leads me to believe that if I do this, this, that's going to be a good idea. Maybe. Now, if I do this, I also concede c5. You also now can't play queen a5. I don't like this move, but I understand my opponent's trying to do this. Who's winning at 317, Ilya or Charles? Heart says Charles, head says Ilya. Although, maybe he does not have that punching power at lightweight. Who knows? I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm more excited for the greatest of all time, Islam Makhachev, to become double champ. You know what I'm saying? He actually could take GOAT status, What is that? Status or status? I'm going to go with status because that's how I say it. But I keep hearing Americans talk about it. I'm going to start with this. If this, I can, in response, play this and maybe look to slap a piece on c6. Yeah, okay, cool. I like this. I like this as just a brute force plan, whacking a piece here. Now, obviously I'm hanging this in the process actually, so maybe that's not a great idea. We should start with bishop d3. If you want to take, be my guest. Be my guest, my pawns are on light squares. Who the hell needs a light square bishop? What is the lab report on Mr. WTG? I mean, potentially, yeah. That's why I want to see Mr. Makhachev win. I just need to see it for the boy. Okay, right. This is, I mean, this is the immediately correct way to exploit a hole. So, hopefully this exploitation does good things for me. I am thinking that this looks soft and not very encouraging. I think I'm just going to start by castling though. Because the thing is, if you take here, I can just... maybe there was actually a tactic there that I didn't really care about. Okay. I don't really want to give them the pass pawn by taking this. In the same sense, they don't want to give me the pass pawn, which would be a disgusting protected pass pawn on c6 in taking this. So this knight kind of lives here. And the second it doesn't, I get a nice pass pawn. Okay. Maybe a bishop b2. But then if knight takes here, bishop takes... Oh no, sorry. Bishop b2, knight takes here. Knight takes... Bishop takes, knight takes... What if I just do this? I'm going to do this. I kind of want my rook on the c file, or maybe this rook on the c file. I don't know. Maybe I should be playing like this. Not quite sure. Not quite sure, but this knight can't move now because of e7, probably. Okay, they come and defend it. I mean, this makes a whole lot of sense. It's a Playboy Kai reference. Whole lot of sense. Okay, let's just stabilize here. Excuse me. Yeah, now I'm not worried about any of this because I can always recapture even if, and then probably I'd, get to kind of sack the exchange in some ad hoc way where I didn't really intend to. Okay. Jesus, man, the voice break is coming thick and fast this stream. I'm very glad Marshall's not here to be spamming voice break emotes in the chat. Oh my god. Guys, I'm genuinely so sorry. Oh my god. Oh. Do you know how easy it is to just play bishop e3 here? Whatever. I'm still going to win. It just makes it more exciting. Sometimes I intentionally lose pieces for content, And it's just the kind of guy I am. Just the kind of guy I am, You lose pieces, you make it a little bit harder. Out of tilt, you hang your e-pawn as well. That's just the kind of guy I am, If they take this, I'm going to take. And then I'm going to give up this rook and try and get some counterplay here. I'm going to... Oh, I'm so bad at chess. How can I hang that? That's legitimately upset me to a fairly reasonable extent. Unsurprisingly, I mean, it was a horrific and embarrassing blunder with no justification whatsoever. Legitimately, the first thought that passed through my head after making that move was I need to end the stream immediately. Do you know what I mean? Caleb, what? Dude, what are you talking about? Okay, we've still got, we've still got a fantastic piece. Worth it for the pawn chain, precisely. Thank you, Owen. Thank you very much. Now, I'm also down a clean minute and a half on the clock, so... Just, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'll be honest. I think the concentration has absolutely and unbelievably waned. I'm resigning this. I'm so sad. I'm legitimately very, very sad right now. And this is kind of embarrassing because it is just a game of chess. But that was a completely unforced error. Completely and utterly unforced error. And it was going to be a fun and interesting game. And I'm more just sad for the loss of the potential for playing out this game with the knight on c6. Okay. Interesting, Caleb. Interesting. We're gonna go again. We're playing Akiba Rubinstein, who I thought was German, but maybe is Polish. Actually is Polish. Dude, okay. Forgive me. Just kind of sounds a bit German. Right, let's play this, I guess German and Polish names aren't... Akiba, I guess. Okay, it's time, because of the embarrassing loss that I just took, what I need here is a nice solid game to you know, get me back on track. So what I'm going to do here is play the woozle. The woozle. What? Isn't it going to come up and let me show you that it's the woozle? God damn it, chess.com. Okay, they go bishop here. I'm going to play b5. Now this is a move that is, I believe, some kind of mistake or at the very least inaccuracy in the chess.com analysis, but in the database of masters and the games that they play, b5 is the top move. b5 is the top move. Yeah, I mean, I thought Polish names were all like Jukasevich or Kasparovich or something. You know what I mean? I've just named. I mean, Jan Jukasevich. Yeah, logician. Nice. Okay, correct. Okay, now we play b4, and the point of the woozle is that after e5, or rather, I should say, the critical line in the woozle is that e5 takes, bishop takes, queen a4 takes, take with the g pawn, don't castle and play h5. Now that is that's my kind of opening. Complete nonsense. Perfect. Now what I should have here is a significant time advantage because I should be able to use the fact that I literally know these moves to you know, have garnered such a time advantage. My opponent probably would be slightly lower than they are now, and I should be significantly higher than I am now. Unfortunately, I waffled my face off, and now, you know, I mean, I've got some time advantage, but it's not exactly wildly convincing. Although, this is an official prepped position. That doesn't mean that it's a good one. I regularly prep, honestly, bad positions. Bad positions indeed. d6 looks scary. It ends up not being, for whatever reason. I frankly can't remember why. It definitely does look scary, but it's not. And I'm trying to work out why. Effectively, I think queen e4 is a meaningful threat here. I think queen e4 is a meaningful threat. So I'm not entirely sure. Okay, they do prevent that. It's pretty good stuff. Question is, do I play d6? It seems like a natural move, and I kind of need to develop this bishop, but I also could go via this way, and I think h5 is a good move. Prepping bad positions is kind of wild. Dude, that's how I intend to try and become a national master. I mean, yeah, obviously prepping bad positions. It's kind of sick, actually, if you really think about it. I might just play bishop a6, honestly. Why not, man? Why not? Let's play bishop a6. If you take, I think I might take with the knight even. I'll try and do some really weird developing. I'm not quite sure. Regardless, I'm excited to analyze because, exactly, Tibbs. You've got to nerf yourself and play, dude. Having the Polish flag and just being called Akiba underscore. Added the Stein there, which is how you pronounce it in German, I believe, but I don't know if that's how you pronounce it as a Polish name. So there's something you've kind of got to worry about, which Interesting. Kind of interested in this. Just to immediately tickle this. I don't know. I'm going to just put the time pressure on, honestly. And just keep threatening weird stuff and playing weird stuff. And if you castle to stop this, excuse me, if you castle to stop this, if I could enunciate my words. I don't believe I've officially ever tested my IQ, but I would love to. This is, you know, something that I would enjoy. I like these the kind of puzzles that are entailed within excuse me, entailed within. God damn. Prepping a bad position, not castling and moving the queen. That is why I'm the greatest player of all time. That is why I'm one of the GOATs. If not the GOAT. Let's flip and go, Alex, man. What a dream you are living. Okay. I'm still winning handily. I mean, of course. It's handy the way I'm winning. I'm going to play h5 here. You can't castle kingside now. If you castle queenside, there's an open b file. Thing is, if you open your b file and your g file, nowhere is safe. They're now threatening to take here because of this nasty little pin. Which I should probably be concerned about. Maybe I start with this. Not quite sure why. I might have had the opportunity to play c4 there. I might have the opportunity to play c4 here. I could go here and here. I'm also thinking that, like, you know, bishop h6. Try and cut this. I think that's actually one of the ideas is h5, bishop h6. There are some master games in this. I know it sounds like I'm just making all this up, but this is to some extent, somehow, maybe, potentially, all sorts of other qualifiers, theoretical. I'm playing bishop here. I'm not down any material. I defy you to tell me what's wrong with my position. Do a Mensa test on stream, mate. Maybe. Do you have to pay for those? I might pay for those. The top chess players like Mags are mathematically more gifted than me. I doubt it. That's not some kind of major egotistical claim. It's just that I don't imagine... I think it's kind of an illusion that chess and maths are really that... I mean, I'm sure the same batch of people could probably do well in either discipline, but if you're Magnus, you live and breathe chess from the age of, like, 3. And it just... I mean, I'm sure he's got sort of logical thinking abilities, whatever, but I doubt, given that I've done a maths degree and I'm quite a semi-talented mathematician, that's kind of... I don't know. I would be surprised if Magnus was more adept at maths, because like he's just been playing chess for like 30 years, dude. Which is that's how you become the greatest of all time or something. Not to say he's rubbish at everything else, sorry, but I mean hopefully you take my point here. Where the hell do I put this queen? I mean, I could literally slide straight back over here. That would be pretty funny. Just keep an eye on this so that you can't castle queenside by even more restrictions than just the bishop being here. I don't know. Interesting. Well, maybe send a link, Bjovad. Bjovad. I'm imagining that's like a Swedish name, maybe. I'm sorry if I've offended you and it's actually like Norwegian or Finnish or... I don't know. If I look myself up on Akinator, no. There's no way Akinator's got any clue about Will Taylor chess. Surely not. Although you've piqued my ego interest here, my egotistical interest. I don't know what to do here. Magnus has a maths degree, does he? Norwegian, thanks. Okay, there we go. Sorry, excuse me for saying the Swedish. If he does, then fair play. I don't think I'll have a mathematical job, mate. Frankly. I did not do my degree with any real intention of it being vocational. It was for pure academic satisfaction. Through a genuine love of the game, so to speak. I'm pretty sure you're there. Hold on. Akinator. Can you play it just online? Oh, I'll accept all those cookies without reading anything. Dude, flipping out ads. Get out. Think about okay, play. Do I have to download it? Characters? Am I a character? There's no way I'm on Akinator, but someone's just said that I am. Jesus Christ, the ads. Okay, I should probably get an ad blocker if I'm going to do things like this. Is your character a girl? No. Astaghfirullah, but no. 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 There's no way it knows me. Gaming? Guys, what's the result on gaming? Is this gaming? Is chess gaming? That's the real question that we've all been asking. I didn't think about that at all. I mean, goddamn. And you're not on Akinator? Yeah, I mean, I very, very, very much highly doubt. Probably not, okay. I mean, no, I know, it was just crazy that the second question was YouTuber, no? There's zero way I'm on Akinator, mate. Okay, probably not, I'll say. Oh, great, okay, fantastic. Well, I'm glad. Clover, what are you talking about? Yeah, no, I highly doubt it. I highly, highly doubt it. But I think a couple of people have trolled me and said that I might be. I don't know what emotion I would feel if I was. Maybe some amount of pride, but also, you know, genuine worry. I don't know. I might get completely cremated here. Here. Glee, yeah, probably Glee. I really have done myself a disservice here. I need to... Dude, should I just castle? That'd be pretty funny. I mean, I can't right now, but I could sort of do this. I mean, this sucks, but... No, this just sucks. Hell yeah, Clover. Fantastic. The short told you that I was live? Interesting. I mean, dude, I'm just losing badly. Should I just give up a knight? Oh! See what happens when you play the Woozle. I'm not reproducing that magic right now, Clover. I'm really sad to say. I'm sorry. I'm genuinely, desperately sorry to say. There is nothing close to that kind of magic being reproduced, at least immediately. Here. Oh no, that's just mate. I think I exist. I'm like 99% sure I really exist. Okay, let's just play this. I might need to make the most insane castle of all time. Yeah, no, I highly doubt. There's no way I've got, like, my videos get like 4,000 views. What on earth? There's no way. There's zero chance I'm on Akinator. I think the fact rather that chess.com like hopped in my stream, that Hans Niemann hopped in my stream, Agad Mato hopped in my stream. You know, that's the kind of hubris-inducing stuff. You know, the hubris-inducing events that can really make a man genuinely consider whether he might or might not be on Akinator. Do I now castle? I feel like the answer just has to be yes, despite this being the most god-awful situation I've ever found myself in. Check your DMs, I sent you a screenshot. This is definitely a Rickroll, by the way. In before Rickroll. Also, I'm castling Kingside. I mean, I'm the greatest player of all time, maybe. I'm going to say Rickroll or maybe some kind of penis. Hopefully not, though. I'm not really looking for that. Okay, well, I have not received the DM, so that's unfortunate. I assume you mean Instagram. If you do not, then inspect element moment. Damn. Yeah, true. Absolute scam. Absolute scam. Forgot about that. Forgot that that was possible. I'm so dead. Why? I mean, I was actually playing it kind of well. Until probably, you know what I think? You know where I think it went wrong? Queen G7. I think if I'd gone queen here, excuse me, my life would be fantastic. Garbage languages like German. Dude, what the hell? Do you not speak German? Why are you hating on German? It's an awesome language. I love German. I think it's fantastic. Check again. I mean, I'm gonna get trolled here. I'm just genuinely interested to see what the troll is. It's okay. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, 17 Rick Astley emotes. Queen 7 was played the moment you opened Akinator. It's almost like I struggle with concentrating when streaming. Let's go flipping Bitcoin sniffer. Listen, I hope you're as correct about my prospects as you seemingly are about Bitcoin. Or rather were. When did you get in on Bitcoin, Mr. Bitcoin sniffer? When did you begin sniffing Bitcoin? You know, at what point did that marvelous event transpire? I mean, it's raps. It's complete raps. I might as well resign, right? Q1 2025. Fantastic. Man, that's thank you, Auto Glaze. Appreciate you, mate. As per. I'm just gonna keep it moving. Yeah. Why would I keep it moving? Okay. Well, I'm genuinely gonna analyze this because excuse me. I'm genuinely gonna analyze this because that opening, despite it being, you know, a prepped bad position and looking ridiculous. Wait, what? This was not the game. Oh, maybe it didn't load. Okay. I plan on doing that, John. Why are you ruining my plans? 95.1? Yeah, look. I mean, this opening, it's like this is a mistake and then this is a mistake, but it's also played in the Masters database like 50 odd times. And then this is all prep. Queen here. Prepped bad position, and I should have gone. Dude, honestly, all of this was okay. Queen G7. I knew Queen G7 wasn't good. The second that happened, everything became wildly problematic. Honestly, opening choice, clearly complete garbage. Why on earth are there so many people watching this in nonsense? Deutsch ist eine wundervolle Sprache. Niemand gleich. Dude, I don't speak German. I'm going again. I'm chilling. I'm just having a good time. Losing games of chess. I'm having a good time losing games of chess. You know what? Right, this is... I'm going to treat this like it's the flipping candidates. I absolutely will not do me so, I'm sorry to say. I'm treating this like it is the flipping candidates. I'm going to be playing E6. I guess. Because I've got 0 opening prep whatsoever here. Okay, candidates time, we're playing B5. I'm only playing terrible chess today, I think. There's no way I am, Tibbs. There's absolutely no way I am. I don't know why this is even being considered. Okay, I mean, this is... I'm not... Homer, stick to the flipping Iliad, mate. I think. You'd hope that was Homer, otherwise I've embarrassed myself there. Okay. You know what? Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, there's no way... Guys, stop wasting your time trying to work out if I'm on Akinator. It's not true. It's not... There's no way. What's my favourite TV series? At the moment, I'm enjoying Taskmaster. I'm watching it with my girlfriend. I'm a big fan of Greg Davies, and I like Taskmaster. I think it's fantastic. Fantastic. Play A6. Yeah, really, I think I might change this to a playing subscribers stream. We can add you if you're not on there. If enough people input questions, he will actually be... Right, well, if you guys want to get me added to flipping Akinator, then yeah, go for it. I mean, if that is what you'd like to do with your time. Honestly, I'll be 100% honest. It's not going to bring me that much joy to be added to Akinator. It would be cool. It would be kind of cool. It's not going to fill me with wild amounts of jubilation. So, you know, in terms of things you can do with your time, as much as I vastly appreciate your desire to add me to Akinator, I'm not particularly in the description. What do you mean in the description? Hey, well, do you need to do further maths at A level to do a maths degree at uni? No, dude. I did it for the first year and then just dropped it because I was like, I'm gonna do all of this at uni basically. Unless of course you're trying to go to like Oxford, which initially I was, and then I just was like, hold on, I'd like to actually pursue playing chess and having a good time. And I realised I wanted to do an undergraduate degree, but I don't know if I wanted to pursue academia for as far as I can take it, you know. We'll see though, we'll see. That's a decision that, you know, has not been made and clearly does not have to be made yet. But, you know, I'm just going to get my nice, I think 77 average in my, I was going to be a UFC fighter in 5 years. I mean, I'm currently ass at MMA, but I intend to get, hopefully, very good. And definitely not make it to the UFC, but hopefully be able to integrate it in an amusing way into some of my content. Maybe. And also, I genuinely think chess MMA would be the absolute best thing I'd ever seen, and I'm going to try and make it happen. We'll take chess versus Islam Makhachev for UFC 500 in 2035. Honestly, 2035? How old is Islam to be then? No, I'm still dead. I need to wait for Islam to be like 75, but at that point, I'm going to be too old as well. I'll lose to Islam Makhachev until he's dead. That's the harsh truth of it. The harsh truth of the matter. Okay, I mean, my bishops kind of look nice, purely visually, of course. But I'm not cooking up any ideas here. I mean, in fact, it's just getting walked down by an outside pass pawn. Because I've not attempted to do anything exciting. I did not. Chess.com actually joined the stream and just gifted me the diamond membership, to be honest. That is the reason for that. Okay, tips. Okay. It's half feasible you're getting somewhere. Technical problem occurred. Yep, there you go. Absolutely overwhelmed. I kind of want to get rid of this. I can just go back here, I guess. If you're that good at math, why didn't you skip classes in school? Well, the way you get good at something is through practice, and you can't just rely on pure childlike intuition. This is not how you can get remotely competent at maths, unless you're Ramanujan, in which case you still have to study. Do you know what I'm saying? It's then asked if he was a dolphin. Okay, yeah, he might have thrown off the trail there. You know, I'm also not claiming to be some kind of natural savant. I just think I've at least cultivated and also was probably originally pretty talented at maths. Only in response to whether Magnus Carlsen is better at maths than me. As a question. I'm literally doing nothing. I'm just moving bishops. This is the most boring chess, and I'm so sorry. I don't know why anyone's currently watching this stream. I need to change this around imminently. And I'm going to do my best to do that. God, I wish I had my opponent's position. Okay. I mean, it's not resignable, but it's like, I'm just not. I don't know what I'm doing. I never play d6 here because clearly then I just lose here pretty much. You have just opened this up, which could be vaguely interesting. If I play d5 maybe. You know what? I'll just do this. I need to do something, otherwise I'm just going to sit here and wait to get squashed. Can you see my... You can see my whiteboard in the mirror. Hopefully you can't see what's written on it. Because it's all sorts of secrets. I mean, this is... oh, I do have this. Right? Hopefully. I mean, if I don't, I'm dead lost now. I wonder, can they play King H1 here? It looked like half feasible, which is why I raised a bit of an eyebrow, because that's a ridiculous move. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to go... Okay, I mean, now... I mean, they probably are better here for sure, but... If this all gets dissolved... Okay. Interesting. If I go here and you take my rook and I take here, what are we talking? Actually, if you take my rook, I get to go check, no? Can I start with this? Hold on. Because now you have to go here or here, and then I can take the bishop with check, then take your rook. I might have... I mean, I still think I might lose here, but this is... I mean, I think I somehow... Okay, tactical brain switched on. We're back. We're absolutely back. I'm just taking a quick walk. I felt drowsy. I'm taking a walk around the acres of space that I have in my room. Oh my god, my door was unlocked that whole time. Quick mental reset. I can find myself on Akinator now. Right. Quick mental reset, because the chess, I mean, that win did not come out of genius. We're going to try this once, because I think, I mean, maybe Tibbs is trolling. Okay. For some reason, people are interested in this, or at least a few are. My character is real. My character is not a girl. My character is a YouTuber. That's a crazy early question. My character is not Indian. My character probably doesn't have a gaming channel. Is my character black? No. My character is not American either. My character is British. My character does not have any children. My character does not live with their parents. My character does not have dark hair. What the hell does that mean? No. No. Often appears without a shirt. Ooh. 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 I mean, I've got to say, at least sometimes, the Will Taylor Chess channel does exist. Okay, I'm rattling this off. Linked with sports, no. No. You'll never know. I'm going to say... I'm giving myself a probably on heavily muscled. I think, you know, okay physique. Pretty... No, let's not be churlish here. Decent physique. Is your character over 27 years old? I mean, I still got some more muscle to pack on. Jesus, no. No, they don't use Twitch. My character's hair is blonde. I do not have a black mustache. Yeah, long day. Long day, it's Jay Swingler. What do you mean, bro? I actually love Jay Swingler. That wasn't meant to mock. That was, you know, imitation is the greatest form of flattery. Okay, we're back now. We're back. We're playing a modern Scandinavian. We're playing a modern Scandinavian. We're playing a modern Scandinavian. And we're that was the sound that Kendrick Lamar made, I believe. You have a gaming channel, though. Yeah, I don't know. If Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. Ahlan wa sahlan, Tabish. How are you doing? Do I take the knight? No, right? I don't really know. I don't pay that much attention to the whole chess.com shenanigans. Do I take it, or am I being stupid? I think I'm just gonna go back. I'm just gonna stop you playing d4. That's kind of the mission here. And then I guess e5, but also I could take and pick this up maybe. Are we ever going to see you play GeoGuessr? I mean, potentially at some point. Listen, once I'm so excited. I'm going to invest probably like £1,000, maybe slightly more even. Yikes. Into some kind of insane setup. At least insane for my standards. And get to absolutely cranking out that sweet content, baby. I mean, this and this is an option. I can hang mate in one, like if I want. I just would rather not, you know? So I think I'll start with h5. Probably I should develop this bishop. I feel as though putting the queen on b3 probably impedes the natural b4 that you wanna play, right? Like you want to push this b pawn. You want to maybe put the queen on a4 and push the b pawn, kick the knight, take on a7. Like that's kind of a common plan. Good night. Are you going to sleep, all Taylor Laser? If so, I bid you sweet dreams, mate. Right. Kind of want to lose this, honestly. If I go here and you take, I can recapture. No, whatever. Let's just play. Let's play f6. I'm going to justify g5. You can take this if you want. Ooh. Here or here? This. Thing is, I start trading too much stuff and then this becomes here. You just take back. If it was bullet, I play e4 very quickly. So I'm just going to do that because it's rapid, and so why put any more time into thinking. Whoa, Brad! Brad with the 5, thank you very much, Brad. Legend, mate. You know what, just for you, I'm going to take here, they're going to take here, I'm going to take here, I'm going to lose my queen with check. Or lose the game with mate. Thanks, Brad. I have seen that adolescence show, yeah. I'm vaguely familiar, at least. Which, by I mean, I've watched it. I don't know why I'm pretending that I'm not. Right. Brad, thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. Your support goes a long way. Thank you. The question now becomes, if I take here and you take here, clearly there's two of the most convincing tempi garnered by my opponent. They're trying to take my queen with check and also to just checkmate me. So, kind of have to recapture there. Then, ostensibly bishop takes. Bishop takes. Queen takes, pawn takes. And it's the most boring nonsense ever. Arrive the average WTC viewer. I mean, I can't say it did, mate. I cannot say it did. Oh, for God's sake. I mean, it shook me up a bit. I was like, damn, goddamn, you know? The internet's a stressful place and no one really knows anything about it. In terms of like the, you know, impact on the developing psychology of children. I can just do this. I think this makes the most sense. I don't really see another candidate move, particularly. Now I'll take here. Now, if you grab this, I can take this. Yeah, so they play bishop takes. But are we just going to see this? I mean, it's just a bit... I had this. I could have been more... Slightly more exciting there, at least. I should be slightly better here. I should be slightly better. And with Brad's faith, I think I doubtless will be slightly better. Don't really know. Might do this. Half thinking bishop here. Takes here. Oh, sorry. If I go here, you just have rook f2, but then I have this maybe. You go rook here. Yeah, I don't know why I'd redeem the pawns really. That might just definitely be a bad idea. Ah, fair enough, Red Scarlet. You missed calculating knight a5. Yeah, good point. It's a good point indeed. Would that have just won? That very much. Why did I not think about that? Yeah, okay. I mean, honestly, this is not going to be a long stream. I wanted to do a little stream, but my brain is fried today. I woke up very early this morning and I've had a long day, so I'll wrap this up not too long from now, honestly, because I'm not seeing anything, and that is both not very entertaining and also just frustrating on my behalf, or my part, I guess is the more appropriate phrase. Look, takes here, rook here, rook here. Yeah, I don't want to take. I don't know why I just did this. Ugh. Whoa, Cultify, thank you, man. What the hell? This is, I mean, this is the most undeserving stream of any generosity whatsoever. But I do vastly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I will enjoy. I'll enjoy it very much. That's going to buy me a lot of chicken, and I'm going to eat that chicken. It's going to buy me, like, how much chicken is that going to buy me? It's going to buy me, like, 630 grams of chicken. Breast, of course. Hell yeah, man. My guy. And by the way, sorry, I should clarify for those of you confused. It is because YouTube takes a 30% cut, so Toby is nowhere near me right now. He is in Birmingham and I'm in Sheffield. You bulking at the moment. Honestly, the gym has not been on the forefront of my mind at the moment. I'm neither bulking nor cutting. I'm just eating food intuitively because I think that's probably a good thing to do for, you know, large periods of time. And then if you have certain goals, maybe do like 6-8 weeks of something particular. Okay, I should be winning. Let's improve the king. Maybe I can go over here. Don't really want to get the rook sort of trapped up though, but then here you kind of do have to play this. Or you go here and you start getting some activity. I'll go here. I can always go like g5 and rook back to f4. I kind of like this, I don't know. Am I bolding yet? I mean, my hairline's never been the strongest, but I don't think I'm bolding necessarily. I don't know, it doesn't seem to be receding particularly. It just seems to be staying pretty much as bad as it's been since I was about 12. But that was already quite bad, so I mean, it's impossible to tell, really. Right, I should be cooking this up here. I should be cooking this up. You know what I need? I need a cup of flipping tea, is what I need. Give me a second. I mean, when in doubt. Reinvigorated by financial motivation. Reinvigorated by financial motivation. Honestly, no counterplay. I would look exactly like Haaland if I copied his hairstyle. Honestly, I don't take too kindly to that, to be completely honest. Me personally, I don't find him wildly attractive. The kettle is quite loud, forgive me. Nah, it's not 10 quid, D-Jug, it's like 7 because YouTube tax it very heavily. I am sorry about this extremely loud kettle. Yeah, it's about 7 quid that I actually get of that 10 quid. However, that's why the amount of chicken breast is less than you may expect. Okay, I mean, I feel as though this makes sense. Try and get my king here. Damn it, I need to make my flipping cup of tea now and my time is dwindling. I seem to be making progress though in this R&P endgame. Can do this maybe. How many pages can you read in what? I have no idea, dude. Here. I mean, I create the passer, right? That seems a bit like a no-brainer. I might give this check, though, and just go back. Because if you go here, I can go... Yeah, look, I can go up here. And now I infiltrate in and behind, and I can maybe even get to here. Can we get a hairline check? Absolutely not. Give me a brief second. Here? Or here? I'm going to go here. Hold on. I'm going to get my tea brewing. This is a worthy investment despite me having a minute and a half left. A worthy investment of my time indeed. I didn't think about this at all. I think, because if here I can just push past and I close you out, right? If you take, I take. If you push here, is that a problem? Oh, that might be a problem. So I just go here. Split the pawns. Because I think there might have been a6 there. Now if I do this, this is held, you can't move this, and if you push this, I just take. Okay, I think we've now frozen all of this, and I can just play g4. And those pre-moves are safe because, of course, they would not have been possible. I'm just going to keep this pre-move, honestly. Oop, oop. You're not sneaking past me there, mate. Okay, hold on. Now we see if we can... Perhaps. Just perhaps. Damn it, I was going to go knight and bishop. Unfortunate, but we get the win. Let's fucking go. Okay, a brilliant move, ostensibly. Oh, nice, dude. F6 actually best, and also here, this was good. Okay, someone mentioned knight a5, and I wanted to have a little look. Yeah, just queen c3. It's like an alright move, but I think mine was better. Here takes... Oh, no, sorry. It was knight a5 here that was mentioned. Excuse me. That makes way more sense, because I did remember thinking surely knight a5 was actually a good move. Yeah, knight a5 here would have just been fantastic. I instead just got this better position, and then... How did I massage that? Let me turn the engine off, sorry. It might be lagging here. Kind of tea you drinking the non-caffeinated type. I only drink the non-caffeinated type. I'm not a fan of ingesting caffeine. Not for any particular like health reasons per se. You know, I don't believe it's inherently unhealthy. It just messes me up in terms of energy levels and when I'm supposed to be awake and reliance on things. And not a fan of it. I like leaving my phenomenal experience relatively untampered with. I did know that, Blob. I'm very aware of that, yes. Okay. Let's go. Someone remind me about my tea in about 2 minutes. Okay. Put a donation link. I think there is a donate. Oh, maybe I took that out because I put the Patreon link in, and I kind of thought having a Patreon link and a donation link was kind of crazy. Excuse me. You know what? I'll even donate a lot of money if you can translate it. What do you mean translate it? Translate what? Oh, Hicks. Okay, this looks like Latin, right? Meus amicus non est. My friends? Is not. Hi, my name is Will. I have no friends. That's what I'm guessing. My name is Will. I have no friends. I'm guessing. That's my guess. Locked in. Tea and beer. Did I say beer? No, Red Scarlet said beer and has disgusted everyone. Von's... Dude. If that means my name is Will, I have no friends, I expect to see immediate joining of the Patreon, Flex T Sam. Immediate joining of the Patreon. Now, by the way, answer is kind of right. My name is Will, or I am called Will. I have no friends. Let's flipping go, Marshall. I'm not going to do that, Mr. Blob. I'm playing A3, baby. Fancy against the cow, they can just decline it. They just decline it. You know, that's the heartbreaking truth. Marshall, we're playing rapid here. We're playing rapido right now. Yeah, I don't know. The fantasy of like they can just decline and it's like, well then what are you doing? You've played F3 and it's like it didn't take. I'll have a look, Blob. I'll definitely have a look. But at least immediately I'm gonna chill with this little bit of interesting preparation. My tea, Akash, you're a legend. What a legend you are, by the way, Castle. Just give me the win before I go and make my tea. Please. Come on. Come on. It seems they've hesitated enough not to blunder a Greek gift, so I'm going to quickly brew in my tea, which by I mean pour the milk in my tea. And, damn it, I was kind of hoping they just castled after a hefty thing. Knight G6, play H4. Akash, I had completely forgotten, so thank you. H4, H5, takes, Queen D3. Queen. That seems kind of good, right? That seems kind of good, right? No idea, Albatross. Albatross carbon. No idea, because I intend to never get a real job. You can do a lot of stuff. My degree is pretty flexible insofar as I'm literally going to play the line that I predicted while I was making my tea. Insofar as I think like 70% of degree required jobs are non-degree specific, but you can do pretty much anything financial with a mathematics related degree. Scale of 1 to how happy I am at the moment. Pretty damn happy. I don't know if I want to give it such a cold and numerical score, but I'm pretty happy, man. I'm very excited. This is an exciting time in the life of Will Taylor Chess. I mean, I'm stressed, I'm nervous, I'm very anxious, but you know, excitement and anxiety are two sides of the same coin. Probably someone said that. It's the time. I mean, I'm gonna try. I'm finishing my degree in 3 weeks. I have 3 exams. Hell yeah, thank you, Marshall. Don't become an actuary. I don't, honestly, I intend to, with what I've built here on YouTube, try my damn best to at least make a reasonable living off of it. And if I can do that, I will live happily, because oh my god, what a fulfilling and fun and interesting job that'll be. So if I can do chess, if I can try and get better at chess, if I can pivot some of my audience into, you know, doing some stuff gym related maybe, I'm just excited. I'm moving in with my girlfriend, who I've been dating for about 4 years now, like 3.5 years, and I'm just gonna play Queen here. We're moving in together finally, and that's happening in like a month. I've got some fantastic, I mean, I'm going back, the second I finish my degree, my wonderful mother is picking me up from Sheffield, taking me back to Birmingham, and then I'm going to watch UFC 316 with my brother, which is going to be sick. We're going to try and wake up early, and which by I mean, you know, wake up at like 4 a.m, get to sleep early, 6-7 hours, wake up, hell yeah. And then that morning, go to the MMA gym, spar with my brother. That's flipping exciting. I enjoy that. And spend a week with my various family members. I mean, this is and then I'm moving with my girlfriend, and I start trying to make this a full-time endeavor, which is beyond exciting, but also beyond nerve-wracking. So this is, you know, it's very exciting, but also literally living the dream at the moment by the sounds of it. I mean, I've got stuff to do before I'm living the dream, but I'm living the dream. I'm living the dream because the dream is the chase, you know, the dream is the pursuit, you know. Anyway, I can't wait. If I make this work, I've done well. I've done well with myself, and I'm happy about that. You know. But things go wrong in life, and I'll be okay with that. I'll have a support network hopefully around me to deal with that. And this is you know, this is the true. I'll start with my motivational speech. Hold on, Gillinjon or Gillinjon? Gillinjon. I think I've mispronounced that before. How many subs do you reckon you need? Honestly, subs is a terrible indicator of earning potential. Really, it correlates presumably. Although I don't actually have direct data to back that up, but you really would have to assume it correlates. But hold on, let me think about and play a move and then carry on talking about that because it's interesting. I want to do this, clearly. I do get hit with this, and also like there's this. So I might start with bishop b2, hold this, maybe castle, and then play this. You might play queen f7. I don't know. Needed Ilya versus Islam. I mean, would have been awesome, but I'm very excited for Ilya Oliveira. And I'm also unbelievably excited to see Islam Makhachev genuinely cement himself as a top 3 fighter of all time if he beats JDM. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Oh yeah, so yeah, sorry. Terrible indicator for subs isn't really, you know, a lot of the income at the moment that I have is I take some people who enjoy my content significantly worse than me at chess and like the way I kind of talk about stuff for one-on-one coaching, and that's a reasonably lucrative endeavor, of course. Of course, there's also the Patreon, which adds a little bit. It's obviously on its way up at the moment. I'm hoping that starts to add more and more. I'm trying to grow that. I'm going to sweeten the deal, hopefully, with some other perks in the future. And you know, there's ad revenue. There's a bit of sponsorship money. There's you can cobble together a half decent salary if you're clever about things, and also put in a lot of work, and also have a supportive audience. Which is what I intend to do. Like I've shown myself while doing it sort of like half time during my degree rather than full time. I've shown myself that it's at least possible. And also, it's not about the money if you can do YouTube for a living, you know? If you can make, you know, you've got to get to a point where you're providing for the people you love and making a decent wage, but then chasing down millions, it's like, dude, if my telos, my pursuit can be getting better at chess and getting stronger and better at martial arts and, you know, exactly, George. I mean, trying to pioneer chess MMA as a sport, that would just be so, if I can afford to do that, it's not a question of will I earn more doing that than if I just become like well, I don't want to be disparaging towards any other jobs, but the classical, relatively boring jobs you can get with a maths degree. I've spent no time thinking about this game, by the way. I'm just enjoying talking. I do, Mr. Flex T-Sam. So I'm definitely top 3 of all time. I don't know right now, maybe, but I mean, there's a case to be made. But what I'm saying is, if he beats Mr. JDM, try to put it on GeoGebra. I'm not going to put that into GeoGebra, Matthew. I'm sorry to say. I'll do this. I just want to hold this so I can play knight g5. Also, I'm getting a little sleepy right now for some reason. Anyway, yeah. Listen, I currently suck at MMA. I am merely a fan. I have got quite deeply involved in it, though, in terms of as a fan. But it's only recent. Now, I do have a pretty strong background in terms of rugby. I mean, I'm basically Alex Volkanovski. I'm basically Volk. So, you know, in terms of intuitive bearing your body weight and wrestling, and I've grown up with a brother of a relatively similar age, and after the age of like 12, it was heavier. So, you know, listen. I think I've got a good case for if I pursue MMA, I could get pretty good pretty quickly. Very flexible, freakishly flexible. I'm gonna do a display of flexibility that, you know, as a man. As a fully grown to some extent, not quite fully grown man, you shouldn't be able to do that. I just think that means I should be able to whip a high kick. I am older than Toby by 20 months. 20 months. Stop doing that, my fault. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, I did let down my community there a little bit. So I feel like, you know, I would have some like Yair Rodriguez style kicks, and then pretty strong pound for pound, and have a background in rugby. I think the base is there to, in a few years, be a competent martial arts practitioner. So, you know, how are you going to pass my guard if that's my guard? If I've passed my guard? Right. Honestly, I might at some point do like a just chatting stream or whatever. Do you stretch? I do. I mean, yes, I've started stretching, but I've been able to do that since birth. Not since birth, but for a long time. It's a good question, Jason. It varies. It really varies. Am I older than Toby? I am by 20 months. It really varies. Beat Strickland, okay. Why did I do that? It's because I'm not focused at all and I'm talking about me potentially... I'm just talking. I'm not doing. Do you know what I mean? This is embarrassing. Can I do it with both legs? I can, but I'm not going to do that on stream. That's a little too freaky even for me. I can at once, and it's crazy actually. Well, I don't know if I can now actually. I haven't tried that in ages. 115 viewers, and I just did that on stream. Yeah. Okay. Well, kind of let myself down. That's for the Patreon only. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna do this. I don't know why I kind of want to unpin. Patreon only content. Listen, if you want to see me put both legs behind my head, that's a joke. That's a joke. It would be kind of funny to do that on the Patreon though, but then I would basically just have OnlyFans, and that's not what I'm looking to do. Anyway, so yeah. To answer the question that someone I believe vaguely posed, or at least allowed me to begin talking about. There's no thought behind my eyes. There's no thought in my brain. George, please don't say that. Don't say that. No. Oh man, no thought behind my eyes. Right, material still equal. I suck at chess though, so there's that. 94 doesn't work. You do have to move the rook, let's say, to f5. I could play f4. I might play f4. I need to put some time pressure on. I can't believe I just played g3 for no reason. Do I have kids? I do not have kids, no. I am 21 years old. Now, of course, there are people that have kids at the age of 21, but they're seldom trying to make it on YouTube. Maybe they are. Also, I'm not trying to hate on anyone here. I'm trying to be disparaging towards myself without implying that other people's... The patrons gain time warping abilities. I mean, it's been said. I'm not going to, for the sake of, you know, wanting to tell the truth, claim that, but it's been said. Yeah, true, I don't have any kids that I know of. Listen, given that I've had a girlfriend since the age of 17, I don't think I'm not particularly, I'm only 21. How old do you think I am, George? I'm a sweet young 21-year-old boy. Pause. What am I... Okay. Let's do this. You can't take. Man, there's seldom a more relaxing experience than placing my lips to a cup of tea, you know? Similar to you? Am I not similar to you? You're 24. Well, I'm 22. Okay, in November. That's not that soon. I was kind of just going to say that was soon, but guess you're old as hell, George. Sorry to say. Hold on, were you aware that I was in the final year of my degree? I guess you can do a degree at whatever time. Yeah, good point. Okay, I feel like you'd be pretty good at giving birth. I mean, I brought that on myself. I really did bring that upon myself. Yeah. And that is my fault. Same age. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, TFO nuts. Hold on, TFO nuts. Is it true? I believe you joined the Patreon last stream. If you did, I'm sorry if I'm misremembering the username. It's hard with no faces. Play me in some bullet, please. Maybe. But also maybe not. I think I'm in a lot of trouble here. I think I'm in a lot of trouble. We'll see after this game. Yeah, no, true, of course. It's a good point. I don't know why I was initially hesitant. I put my rook here, I get hit with this. Christ, on a bike, man. the bishop pair's slicing, and it's not a good feeling. Here, there's bishop c6. What the hell do I do? Just put my king here and pray? Okay, good stuff. Let's, no way you were born on November 25th. You are fantastic. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. Do I identify with any religion? No, not particularly. And by not particularly, I mean... Well, I don't need to make that a deeper question than it is. No. No is the answer to that question. In any sense that you possibly mean it. 6 times a charm. Hell yeah, Billy. Hell yeah, Billy. Listen, Billy, you know what? I'll play you in a game of Bullet after this. And the result of that game will be the result of your driving test. If you win, you're going to pass. If you lose, you're going to fail, dude. You're going to fail. You're born on Christmas Day? Hell yeah, man. What a... I don't know if that is a good thing or a bad thing. Depends if you celebrate Christmas. I mean, I can't drive. And I've just never... At the age where everyone was doing it, I just was like, I really like getting the bus. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I've never been remotely interested. I'm a public transport fiend. And I'm moving to London, so it's like... It also saves a lot of money. I don't know, there's obviously great reasons to drive, but it's... Oh no, am I going to get mated somehow here? Yeah, I mean, I walk, I bus, I train, baby. Eaty, sleepy, trainy. Hello Christmas, I'd say bad. Yeah, pretty much definitely bad. Wildly overshadowed. I mean, you've just got to start doing Hanukkah instead, bro. I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry to say, mate. But, I mean, to be fair, I haven't gone buses in ages. I've just been crushing trains for the past few years. Okay, let's just keep it moving. Have I just given him rook d8? Probably. No way! 011001. What is that? 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. So that's 25? Which is square? That's pretty cool. Unless I've butchered the binary. I feel like I'm getting mated here. Let's just try and flag him, eh? Tavish, that's like the coolest thing ever. In my humble opinion. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, right? I mean, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, true. If you're over the age of like 19, you're immediately unk status, as they say on, I mean, TikTok ostensibly. It's a tough thing to realize, but it's unnecessary. It's unfortunately, rather, sorry, not unnecessarily. Unfortunately, true. I mean, you've lost your youth if you've aged past 20. Okay, do I get mated here? You'd hope not. I think I can run this way, right? And then I think... Oh dear, hold on. Kill me. Nope. All good. Oh, no, I can't get in the square. That's insane. Oh! Oh. Here, I was going to just do this and then catch this pawn, but the knight holds this. That's nuts. Nice, Tibbs. Tibbs actually was the first to oh yeah, okay. The thing is, I start banning him, he's just going to come back on a new account. We're just going to leave it and ignore it for a bit. Nice. Yeah, 3851919 is in fact alphanumerically speaking the word chess. You know what I mean? Okay. Numbers always mean something. I mean, I'm always dropping little, you know. Don't give him attention, Homer. I appreciate your indignation, but don't give him attention. Right, Billy Jude, hit me with a bullet challenge. We're going to see how your driving test is going to go. I think probably it would be the best course of action to play chat for a bit, I think. I am always dropping secret codes, by the way. This number will always mean something. It might be completely tenuous and indiscernible, but it will always mean something. I sit there and I think, and I come up with something cool. Cool in my opinion. Not cool in maybe anyone else's opinion. Good stuff, Tibbs. Good solve. I'm impressed. Are we seeing it from Mr. Billy Jude? Billy Jude, listen. We've only got so long. We've only got so long that I can sit around waiting for the challenge to come through. Dude, I need a haircut. Alright, Billy Jude, you've oh, there it is. Right. If Billy Jude wins this, he will pass his driving test tomorrow. If he loses this, unfortunately, he's going to fail. Knew I could sneak past them. Soup top, Greek gift inbound. You can take this fast. Doesn't make any sense to do that. Okay, well, I think I've butchered this, so this is good news for Billy and his driving. True. Actually, the most unbelievable of things. Dice Chest GM. Maybe most impressive title. That's a garbage move. Okay, I'm playing like a moron, but I mean, given that he's fumbled his driving test 6 times, you'd imagine he has to fumble this game, right? I'm joking, Billy. I'm going to trap my queen, I think. I probably have had a whole host of significantly better moves along the way here, but was there a mate there? There really might have been a mate. Go on. I don't know why I've got that pre-move. That's such a waste of a... Okay, the thing is, knights are confusing. And if I just put my king on a6 with no further questions, Your Honor. He might pass his driving test. Damn it, how would you see that coming? Bastard, come on, man. Driving test, well, listen, you know we like to build up our viewers here on the WTC channel. I mean, as you can see, I gave him that win. My recording is, I mean, I'm up 17-2 right now. This is, you know, I clearly gave him that. Clearly gave him that. Just a confidence boost. Nah, GG, man. I'm like a buffoon. Okay. Right, fantastic. We're gonna hop in right now. If I lose this, I'm gonna play chat for the rest of the stream. Also, I think I do need to wrap up the stream relatively soon. I want to go again soon. What is that? I'm not even... No, I like this actually. I'm sorry. I started complaining for no reason. This is lovely. I can transpose into a Benko. Probably should be able to do this. So I'm going to. Huh. I'm going to start with Bishop G7. And then this. And now you've just pinned this? What the hell is going on? Bishop F6? Ah, takes. That just feels wrong, no? There's something almost morally wrong about that. I'm going to take. And if knight takes, I'm going to take. And then pawn takes, and I'm going to play e6. I'm going to threaten check. And I'm going to maybe take here. I don't know. Okay, I mean they defend it. Fair enough. Let's castle. Can always take this way, and that looks kind of good. I quite like this for some reason, and then playing f5. I might be being an idiot, but I don't think I'm being that much of an idiot. I really might be though, because I've just separated these pawns for what reason exactly? I mean, I could not tell you. Now I guess I'm like this, and there's going to be bishop e6. I think I'm going to go knight a6, knight c7. I don't know if that's completely ridiculous, or if actually the bishop ending up on e6 is a problem, and I'm remedying that to some extent by being able to kick it. Can I kick it? Listen, I'm gonna do it, but watch. I'm just trying to ignore them, honestly. Because look, watch, how do you do this? Yeah, so look, banned, right? There's gonna be a new account that comes through. It's all the same person you'd imagine. This happened before, unfortunately. Just some little tard. You can choose the prefix there. Like custard, for instance. I don't know. There's a few options. I'm gonna leave it ambiguous. But it's a guy, you'd imagine. Okay, right. I'm gonna go here. Must. Yep. For sure. This is not not wildly interesting, and I'm sorry about that. I need to bring my rook across. I'm thinking that let me rook f1 very, very quickly, and then I lose this. Okay, whatever though, because this is all held. And I maybe play bishop h6. You take, check here, and I have precisely nothing. Fantastic. Okay, I think I'm just losing this pawn, but I don't really see what... I've already talked about the Pope. I don't know what my opinion on the Pope is going to provide for anyone, but pretty cool. He's from Chicago. I don't know, like... I didn't... as someone who's not a Catholic, I take not as much interest as I perhaps should in the papacy. So, yeah, I don't know if I might have an uninformed opinion, if I have an opinion of that. Okay, I don't want to take on by something. I don't, although I do have no vision in my left eye, so maybe. But I don't consider myself disabled, no. I don't know what the technical definition would be, but my left eye is blind, so maybe. Maybe, just maybe. Who knows? I'll move, dude. Okay, well, I think I'm just going to go after that pawn, probably, right? Why would I do that? I don't know what that achieves. I just kind of give my opponent a target, no? Maybe I can go here. Is there original partially blind? It's... Well, hold on, let me answer this after. Please re-ask the question if I don't answer it. I think I just sit here, right? Unless you can sack, Christ. I'm gonna get flagged here. Oh my god, how did that happen? Well, fair enough to my opponent, honestly. Joking about the eye. I'm not joking about the eye, no. My left eye does not work. I was born with if I don't focus, it should drift. No, it's not as bad as Bisping's. So I can see if someone does that, I might flinch because I've got It's just, so I couldn't read. I couldn't, for instance, like, there's a playing card here. No, is that a picture card? I think that's a picture card. Okay, that's as much as I got, just because there was a lot of detail. If I cut the deck, I know I look like an idiot here. Is that the... I think there's 4. I think it's black. 4 clubs. Dude, actually did it. Okay, so maybe my vision's fine. I think my vision's actually perfect. Hold on, one more time. That looks like a picture card, just for chat. Red. Jack of Hearts. Oh, hold on, I can see, dude. It's a miracle. Wait, one more. Oh, that's the Ace of Spades. That one's easy because I can... Okay, new one. This is basically, you're watching my vision in my left eye. 7, I'm going to say... Diamonds? Hearts, you... I'm not healed. I'm not healed. I'm not healed at all. That was genuinely my best attempt at reading those cards. The angles and that was just as an indicator for the vision that I have in my left eye. Not good. Peak WTC card. let's just go again. I'm established. Yeah, I'm not like actually blind in that eye, but oh my god, my vision feels so weird now. Oh, this is a problem. Hopefully I don't need my vision to win this game. Let's just pre-move it before I go blind. No, cancel everything. Do I know how to do a Pharaoh shuffle? Yes. Yes, I do. Hold on. Split the deck roughly in half. Here. Well, it's better from this side, I guess. Oh. Pharaoh. Hell yeah. Pretty much 1 for 1. Oh, this is, again, increment. Come on. Ugh. Okay, no, this is actually bad. I should not have done that. My vision is now, like, marginally compromised. Can I legally drive? Yeah. It's only one eye. It's only the distance of an object. I mean, it's not like an injury. It's been there since birth. I'm not paying any attention. I'm sorry. This is frustrating, but it's entirely my fault. Let's go, Twunk Taylor Chess. How are you doing, mate? Right, I mean, look at my position. This is just an absolute classic. My eye is completely weird right now. Can you tell if it's day or night? Yeah. I mean, clearly, I've got... It's functional. It's just something's wrong with it. I don't even know what's wrong with it, to be completely honest. They had me wear an eye patch as a kid. Favorite YouTubers disabled. Dude, I'm all good. I'm all good. I ain't disabled. I'm specially abled. I don't think that's got a good ring to it. I'm just losing this. I don't know why I started another game. I was trying to work out if my eyes worked. I was being separated, but no, I know, but I can. Your brain's wildly, malleable. When I play in the wrist, what else? I mean, I can dislocate my shoulders. It's not ideal. Anyone can be a chess streamer. Listen, I'm not actually remotely disabled. I do not struggle with this disability, which I mean it is, I guess, a disability given that one eye doesn't really work. Amblyopia, maybe that is what I have. Lazy eye. Yeah, possibly, but it's more that it's not like blurred vision. Well, I guess it is blurred. It's really hard to explain. It is really hard to explain. I guess it is blurred. I think the most elucidating way I could really have of explaining it to someone else is like, it's like my entire field of vision is peripheral vision. Although not quite, because there's stuff about cones and rods and colour perception that makes that not a great analogy. But in the same way that like, how I can see my hand here is identical to how I can see my hand here. Pretty much. So that's my... Yeah, that's my little fun fact of the day about Will Taylor chess. He's got no eyes. What do you call Will Taylor chess with no eyes? Will Taylor chess. I mean, playing this on is almost an insult to the game of chess, but we're doing it. So yeah, that's. I mean, for people vaguely interested, that's my best way of describing it. Kind of like a vision field wide peripheral vision. Ooh, let's go, Caleb. I like that. I like that, dude. I like the sound of that. Okay. I'm just gonna move quick. I'm gonna move quick. 4:30 p.m. in the morning is an impressive time. Not quite sure how you've achieved that, but nice one. Amazing human being. Listen, Tabish, thank you, I appreciate this, but if this is because I don't know, to some extent overcome a disability or something, this is not something which I remotely struggle with. It's not actually a disability. I was born like it. Phenomenally, my life has never been different. It is not remotely a struggle. I've always been able to play sports. I was about to say excellently, that sounds a little... Hold on, sorry, I need to focus. So damn brave, shut up. Could I have taken this? I'm scared about this actually. Maybe. I don't know, I need to be as annoying as possible. I need to create worry, so if I now do something like this, and then just start pushing this, like I'm creating worry for my opponent. Something's worry. You know, you just gotta be as worrisome as possible, really. That's how you play chess. This is a problem. I think they could have taken... We're going to save the check. Bastard. Okay, nice. Nice. You always save the check. Look how much time they used on that move. Taking the bishop there. They used 1.7 seconds. In comparison to the previous move, which they'd used 0.5 seconds. Oh, no, sorry, 0.1 seconds. Yeah, we're taking that. We're going again. And this time I'm going to not have genuinely damaged vision from experimenting with my own eyes, which I probably shouldn't be doing, because if I lost my vision, Christ, that would kind of ruin my life. No, I mean, thank you, Tavish. I know, I just feel as though I shouldn't be taking any kind of real credit for this. What's the scenario, sorry? In the store, but then your eye kind of does the thing, and then you get stuck. I don't even know remotely what you mean. What to save? Is this guy playing Rocket League? Homer, come on, man. I can't really particularly say I support a football team, mate. There's no real passion. I'm not a football fan, particularly. I find it to be one of the least exciting games ever. Not trying to, be disparaging of something that a lot of people enjoy, but it's just, I mean, you grow up playing rugby and football's low stakes, man. Football's low stakes. Okay, Queen B4 is interesting. This is all prep, by the way. Disgusting prep, but prep indeed. But now I've got into like MMA, and it's just like, okay, well, why do I care about football? You know what I mean? It's football's never. There's always been a significantly more dangerous and violent games that I've been a part of. Here, does bishop d6 work? Okay, I know for a fact that this is a good position. So I know I can't be by force getting my queen trapped here. So here. Looks problematic. Please don't suggest moves, Matteo, but I was considering bishop f7. Let's see what it does, though. Well, I need to move this. So what do I do about this? Am I being stupid? I'm really struggling to see what's going on here. If I go back, bishop d6, where's my queen going? So I can't go back, but this is hanging. I play this. Okay, I don't really know. I mean, now I'm hanging this and I can maybe cut. This sucks. Blind Taylor chess. Oh my god. Hell yeah, dude. There we go. Now we got the real now we got the real fans. Just garbage. I need to look at this because this is literally a known good position and I've just lost it. I can do... Hold on, I'm going to stop playing raid games because it's a little too late. I can do that. That's a fake cut. Here. That's a completely, you know, that's an unchanging cut. Okay, castle, bishop g5, defend, take, mate. Easy, happens every time. Blind Taylor chess, that's really funny. Oh my god, how much of a moron did I look like? That's the question. Okay, that's pretty funny, dude. That's pretty funny. Blind Taylor chess. Let's go like this. Hello, Ahmed. How you doing, mate? Okay. This. Hello, Oza. Oh, you... That's really sad. That's really just unfortunate and sad. I didn't see that. I did not see the queen on e1. Or rather, the queen takes e1 possibility. Otherwise, I'd have taken on f6 and if they'd recaptured it would have been mate, so that would have been very nice. No, of course, Tavish. It's I was sort of into it for a little bit as well. I got like a couple card tricks, took it out of the ball. Who's alright? Who's behind this one? Is this a new account or what? Hold on, I can play this for a win. You know, I got myself a bishop pair. Let's get a bit of luft on a dark square and hopefully survive this. Can't stack immediately. That is just not even remotely a threat. This is unfortunate. Took your eye off the ball is great, man. Took your eye off the ball is really good. Okay, yeah, that's unfortunate. Right, I should definitely play some chat. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I'm waiting to find him French Akinator. Tibbs, have you been doing? Can't believe you didn't see that coming. Right. Right. It's just... I've got to just go again. I simply have to go again because I'm painfully addicted to this game. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. I need to play one locked-in game. I absolutely do play subs, and I'll play a couple after this, and then I'll wrap up. I need to play one locked-in game. Just one at least. At least a single game where I am as locked in as could possibly be. Okay. I don't know what locked in means. I'm pretty sure I don't know the definition of locked in. I've got a pawn. I'm losing a pawn as well. It's just the kind of chess I play. Let's try and do something here. Try and collapse this and then the center and see if I can get away with just hanging 2 pawns to be up 10 seconds on the clock and win a doubled pawn and open. Yeah, I mean, this is, yeah. Unlocked out is interesting. Unlocked out would I guess be some form of double negative, no? Okay, this looks good. Maintain this. You know what? There's no reason why I can't win this game. No reason whatsoever. Queen's well placed here. I can do this. You make me feel like I've been like out of heaven. Won't you know? Yeah, there's no reason at all. A pawn for 30 seconds on the clock is, you know, and this kind of squeeze here, blockading, etc. Huh? Might be being stupid there. Don't think I am. That seems like a success. Great success. Unless I lose my knight somehow. Don't think I am though, because I can bring it out this way. Okay, sweet. Time advantage. Very pleasant bishop. Knight e7, or you take here, but I don't really mind if you take here. I think knight e7 worries me more. Maybe king f8 takes, I take inwards. It's probably I'm fine-ish. Oh no, that worries me. This, and this feels right. Seems like an exaggeration, but not terrible. Seems like a reasonable evaluation. I might have just pinned my own knight, but I'd probably get rook c8 at some point. I'm up a pawn. This is a problem. Wow. Wow. I mean, I'm still... Oh no. I hang my flipping rook. So here, I'm definitely getting my knight trapped. Maybe I can go here, they take, and then I can go back over and slide into a1. But if I were my opponent, you just play like rook d3 and the knight has no moves. I might have missed something really obvious there, but... Also, to be fair, this is like half a threat to literally just launch this. Yeah, but now I'm fine and out, and you've said goodbye to whoever trapping it, right? Sweet. Okay, feeling way more confident about winning this now. Way more confident about winning this. Let's start with knight here. Support the queening square. Okay, but now I just take this, right? Sweet. I can always sack. I've got this. Oh, unless you play knight here. Push, knight here. Push. You can promote. I should just go under. Oh, you're lying to my flipping face. That's not real. What? How is that real? How does that happen? How does... Sorry, that was very violent and not appropriate. That might be one of the more rage-inducing games I've ever played in my life, genuinely. I mean, the fact... What did I miss? What did I miss? Rook f8. Oh my god. Wait, knight d8, a3, and then they don't promote with check. Knight f4, queen a2, and I take. Okay, I mean, yeah, let's play a little game against a nice little member of chat. Montpellier, hello, Mr. Mark. Not honestly, I just got sourced by a disgusting endgame that my opponent, let's be real, stumbled into, and I'm mad about it. Okay. Oh no. Well, we're hitting him with an alien gambit, of course. There's no elo on the line, and it's, you know, there's a fairly large rating disparity. So surely I can source him with an alien gambit. Surely. The alien gambit is the greatest opening of all time. I don't know. That has to be just a garbage move. I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry to speak in such harsh terms. No, Keith! I'm sorry, dude. Listen, I just lost a game in the most unbelievable way possible. And I'm sad about it. So, you know, in terms of hating your life, same, dude. Nah, straight up, I love my life. I'm appreciative of all around me. Just play like this, maybe. I don't know. I don't really actually know how to play the alien gambit. Who did the Nuggets lose to? I've not been following the NBA at all. Was it Mr. Ant? If so, I don't mind. He's awesome. Okay, interesting. Kind of want to do this. I'm just gonna do it. Whatever, dude. We're having some fun. Against OKC. How unfortunate. What round is this of whatever? Is this like the finals? I literally have not remotely... I've been actually playing basketball. Like, I played basketball 5 times this week. I've been balling out, man. I've been cooking people up at the local park. Oh, Shane Gillis Alexander. Yeah, that's tough. You know what? No reason to. Don't rate that guy. Don't rate that guy. Do you know what I mean? My sweet Jokic is clearly the greatest of all time, let's be honest. Well, can you dunk? Absolutely not, dude. I can touch the rim. So, pause, but also... I mean, my sweet Jokic, clearly MVP, and Mr. SGA, free throw merchant, get him out of here. I hate him. Okay. You know what I mean? With his aura, it's just like, bro, get your hell on. Don't say that. Get your aura out of here, bro. No one cares about your flipping aura. Taking free throws, my flipping ass. Right. LeBron James. Morning, Tom. What am I doing? I'm down 4 points of material. Minimal compensation. And that's about it. Okay. Okay, I feel that. Oh, actually, I'll say hello to a bishop over here. Nuggets played well in a chess defense picks off. Sorry. Excuse my my foul language there. I mean, oh wait, there's no increment here. Let's not get flagged. Let us not get flagged. So many ads in the NBA. Is that what Marshall was referring to? Perhaps. Should we draw by repetition against this? If you live alone, what do you need cards for? When my girlfriend, I mean, we played poker when my girlfriend visited. It was just me and her. 1v1 poker, Texas Hold'em, pretty fun. But also card tricks. And just, I'm honestly fidgeting. I enjoy fidgeting with a deck of cards. I regularly perform this false cut, which I just find therapeutic to some extent, to be completely real. To keep it 100 with you. Wow. I admire not wanting to draw here. I think that was a bit too... didn't know you lived with your guy. I don't. I think that wins. I don't know. I think this may or may not win. I mean, in fact, I know it may or may not win. No, I don't. It could draw. But... Oh no, but draw's included in not win. Excuse me. It may or may not win. Assuming the law of non-contradiction is correct. Assuming bivalence, the principle of bivalence is correct. We have bishop f7, which is a nuts move if they take this. And if they don't, you've got to imagine something's landing on d6. That's an unfortunate move to have to play. Because it, unfortunately hangs main 1. Okay, GG Mr. Yang. In terms of favourite basketball players, this is going to sound racist as hell, but Jokic and Doncic are probably top 2, I can't lie. Austin Reeves, Jack Harlow. It's a little joke for Keith the Beast right there. Nah, I like Ant-Man, I can't lie. I'm also a big fan of Mr. Ant-Man. I'm also a big fan of Mr. Ant-Man. What can I say? Right, here we go. Here we go. Can I add you? TF Onas as a dear member of the Will Taylor Chess Patreon, of course. Send me a request and I'll accept it if you tell me you're... I don't think so. Show us a card trick. Okay, hold on. Let me... Bastard, I thought they might play e6. That's a bad move. It's not actually the worst move. I thought they might just be doing this. Play with a hope chess. Never hurt anyone. Ugh. I mean, I can do a kind of a cool visual effect, which is kind of obvious as to how it's done, but do you know what I mean? That's a pretty neat visual effect. Absolutely, master. Absolutely, 100%. I should probably think. And then the cool thing is though, if you want to sort of bring it back, if you want to bring back that 6 of diamonds, you can just shake it, and it's right back, baby. How about that? How about that? How about that? Right. What am I doing here? No. Okay, I really hate that. I'm not focusing. Let's focus. Let's focus on this game. I don't want to drop below 2200. Actually, I don't care that much. I care so much. Oh. Ah. Just play c3. I need to go to sleep. I need to go to sleep. They didn't take my rook. Interesting. They are going to take my bishop. I don't think I lost a bunch of games. I think I'm still basically up. It won't be road to 2300. It'll be road to 2311. Because that is my fake peak on Lichess. On Lichess. Excuse me, just breaking my neck there. Yeah, I mean, I'm so sorry. This is not even remotely entertaining. Surely no one is watching right now. I have 100 live viewers. Why? I can't bring myself to understand why, but I'm grateful. Nevertheless, I should probably resign and play more. Team hate so forced. Honestly, kind of understand that. Yeah, it feels like Tatum hate. Bit like Drake hate. Forced as hell. Clearly he's sick. Maybe he's a bit corny, as you Yanks say. Although, no, I in fact understand Tatum hate way more than I understand Drake hate. Drake is quite literally awesome as hell. And let's have a bit of respect, please. Thank you very much. Okay. Right. Maybe, just maybe, I've somehow won some material back. This might be worth playing on. As this question is 5 seconds. If you start counting from 0, what is the first number where your lips touch? A million? That's like the first M, right? Drake Hayes and forced. What a terrible opinion, Hassan. I have 3 exams coming up, in fact. Yes, sir. Hell yeah. Easy as hell. Literally a savant. I'm gonna do this and this. I will now renew my Patreon. Nice, dude. I'm glad. I'm very glad. Thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. I will have to say, the whole We Did It thing was cringe as hell. It was painful to watch. Not that I've achieved anything remotely impressive in my life to be criticizing Jason Tatum, but you know, I understand the hate after seeing that, after witnessing that. Unfortunately, my flipping lower back is so itchy. What I did earlier was I put a small bit of tape on the back on the lower. Alright, I'm just gonna stop that sentence there. After fumbling thrice. Here. It's just, dude, the delivery was complete garbage, you've got to admit. We did it. It was like a Disney Channel. It sucked. Admit it sucked. I'm going to go here just because then we keep an eye on B7. I think I've looked at this exact line. Maybe. Inside thing with his mom. Okay. Just out of interest, what's the evidence of that? I'm a tier 1 hater. It's not, dude, yeah, look, listen, he's clearly a fantastic basketball player. I'm just saying, I understand. All I'm saying is that I understand where the initial hate stems from. It was cringe as hell. Still tanking Elo, yes. I mean, quite literally, yes. I'm just bleeding Elo for no reason. How do I develop an opening bag? Good question. Copy me. It's going to serve you very well, except from all the openings where I basically prep into worse positions and also lose A points. Oh, dude, please. Hell yeah, Hassan. Probably, if I pull up the evidence, I'll be... Listen, dude, you can pull up all your evidence. Why would I pre-move that? It's the worst move. Good stuff. Good stuff, man. As you should be. As a 900, it's imperative that you have 25 move deep lines of the Mangarini Sicilian memorized. If you don't, you really need to work on yourself. You know. Okay, we win a pawn. I'm frankly jubilant. Frankly, Mr. Shankly, this position I've held paves my way and it corrodes my soul. I didn't realize that you wrote poetry. I didn't realize you wrote such bloody awful. Dude, come on, the Mangarini's, the Blumenfeld Scotch is fantastic. The Blumenfeld Scotch is objectively fantastic. I will not take any slander there. Okay, for sure, Caleb, thank you, will do. Or I won't actually, I might not. I need to ban myself from fiddling with cards while I stream, because it's so distracting. And vastly worsens the level of chess that I play. Which, I mean, it's already not fantastic. Ever been stream sniped? Yeah, for sure, dude. Blumenfeld's awesome, man. Blumenfeld is the best opening. Full stop. Okay, let's just make sure this is difficult for my opponent. Time-wise. Come gather round, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, you bastard, then you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone. Okay, we're gaining some time. We're gaining on him. That's really bad. That's really bad. Okay, nice. Maybe they should have taken the rock, I don't know. I'm gonna wait for them to start pre-moving and then try and nab that rook, honestly. As disgraceful as that is. I guess that's just the motion. When your phone doesn't ring, got everything. Where you going? Why? Why? That doesn't even do anything. That was the stupidest time to try it. I mean, that's embarrassing. I literally had a chance there as well. Right. I mean, I'm genuinely, I need to get back above 2200. So what you might now witness is a spiral completely out of control. I say I need to. Within the context of this stream, I care about it. If I now end the stream, it won't bug me that my chess.com rating is low. It would if it were Lee Chess, I think. But I'm going to get back over 2200. And then I might wrap up the stream. Okay. Seems reasonable. Okay. Play like F5 maybe. That looks like a damn tempting square to be on. I mean, if you go here, I can surely do this, right? Okay, that makes sense. Maybe A5? Rook here. Okay, on pin, they're going to put the knight here, maybe? Okay. Whatever. You have absolutely no idea how locked in I am right now. Master, it's because I exclusively, or not exclusively, but largely play on chess.com when I'm streaming. And that does not do wonders for my winning chances over a long period of time. I literally have no idea why I played g6. So stupid. Just go out, like, don't... All the times they are a-changin'. Come gather round, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the water's... Insane that they haven't gone for h5 yet, by the way. Feels legitimately nuts to me, but fair. Just give up the c pawn. Okay. Opponent's not being very accurate, but neither am I. Right. Take care. They take with the knight. I'm going to play bishop b3. Come on, man. You couldn't just give me the... I mean, I'm so lost here. I'm so lost here. Go ahead and give me this, maybe. I just feel like this looks kind of tempting, but they probably just start with rook f1, and I've got probably a few issues at least. I mean, evacuating the defense of this with the bishop is nuts. Wow. Queen f6, so then there's this. Queen f6 anyway. Which is pretty impressive. Am I lost? Kind of looks like it. They play king takes. Seems as though this is going to be mate in one. Yeah. Or not. I saw that idea for so long and just took ages. Oh, man, I found a resilient defense and just lagged. Genuine, just complete lag from my brain. Okay, what do I do? You better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone. All the times they are a-changin'. I could have thought that. I could have thought that out. Alright, I think the brain lag is an indicator that I should probably chill out and stop playing raid games. Probably I should go to sleep. Let's be honest. But if Tibbs is going to send me a 1 minute unrated challenge, how can I possibly resist? How can I possibly resist? I mean, there's playing on the fringes and then there's playing on the fringes, you know? Of course, Marshall. Of course, of course. Thank you for your presence, mate, as per usual. You're a legend. I'm going to try and be back very soon. Yeah, okay. I mean, the rook's like hanging anyway, so I should be able to... This is just dead lost. Squeeze. Squeeze. Oh, put the queen there as well? That's not a good idea. That was your only escape square. God damn. Interesting. You know, obviously there's a mate there, but who wants a mate? Should we try and stalemate? Nah. Not really feeling the stalemate, to be completely honest. Knight, 2 rocks. Knight, that's 2 bishops. So I'm going to go here, 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 here. Here, that's a knight. Unfortunate. 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 But I had it pre-moved, and I think I had it correctly pre-moved, so that means Tibbs has been absolutely embarrassed. Player Mengarini. Tibbs, the audacity of yourself to criticise my e4 opening repertoire and then get toasted. I mean, it's been termed a Mona Lisa by, I believe, the thumbnail of the Amon Hamilton, which by I mean Chess Bra video, that it was featured in. I call it the Hambleton mate on occasion. I feel like giving props to him by name is a pretty cool way to pay homage to one of my favourite chess content creators, to be completely real. A personal favourite of mine. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, so you go here, but the thing is, I should be able to do something pretty. Just have a knight, though. Okay, I just really want to do something pretty here. I might run out of time. It's unfortunate. Come gather around, people, wherever you're on, and admit that the waters around you have grown. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't have enough time. GG. Tibbs never ever talked to me about Amon Hansen or the Chess Bar channel as a whole. I think it was on the Chess Bar channel, but it was Amon's. Did I have knight f7? No, their knight held, I think. I'm pretty sure their knight held. Play this. Why am I doing this? Oh, maybe I did. Obviously, I had a bunch of stuff, guys. I wasn't struggling to convert that one. Play a game only using your blind eye. That's a good idea, but also just then when I was experimenting only using my blind eye, oh, Chess Bar as a whole, kind of, but also actually no. I think it's just a great channel. Now I'm gonna get toasted by Tibbs. Psych. He cannot finish his dinner. He is incapable of finishing his dinner. It's an unfortunate, very real truth that Tibbs has not once finished his dinner ever. This is a phrase used often, I should make it clear, to you Yanks by English people to mean converted their advantage. You know, either in the context of often football, where you've got someone's assisted you, let's say, and mean, you've just failed to finish your dinner. You know? So in terms of the dinner finishing community, Tibbs just doesn't really seem to be a part of it, in my opinion. It's again just my opinion, though. Oh dear. Tibbs. What did I tell you about finishing your dinner, mate? Tibby Tibbs. What did I tell you about finishing your dinner, Tibbs? What on earth did I tell you about... He finished his dinner. God damn it. For crying out loud, I cannot believe that. GG, man. No, he actually did it. What an idiot. I mean, I had this pre-moved. Forgot about this completely. Clearly here, and right, mate's pretty much unstoppable, right? Or probably something more efficient. GG, Tibbs. GG. Right, you know what? I promise the next Blitz loss will be my last rated game of the stream. And I mean rated Blitz loss, I should clarify. Okay, come on. Come on. Knight f3. Come on, bishop d3. Defend the pawn. I've just pinned your knight, you little bastard. Let's play d6. Let's go here. Take like this. Try and prevent castling. That's a move. I'm going to go here and here and here. I'm going to hop in here. Okay. Benko, Shmenko, Benko. The Mona Lisa, listen, that's a successful Mona Lisa in my books, because I had it successfully pre-moved till the end. That's the point at which I believe it can be deemed a success on my part. Just because you didn't have sufficient time. Nah, to be fair, who am I kidding? Right, let's play rook here, sorry. Take this. Go here. You lift this, I can at least take here maybe. So you do that, but now I can just take here. Everything seems to be collapsing. I have at least this knight move to attack this, but... Yeah, I mean, this diagonal is gorgeous. This diagonal is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. A sweet, sweet Benko gambit. I mean, I have the most mature repertoire in purely this line. Here I just win a pawn, I think, unless I'm being a complete imbecile. But this... I win a pawn in the first instance, and then I have this one... I go here and prevent the push. Now I try and bring this king, I think. Nice, good stuff, blind Taylor chess. Fantastic stuff. I should have gone here and here and prevented the entry. This is, as the Scottish say, a wee bit worrying. If they take here, I'm quite happy. I forgot I'm not playing Tibbs at bullet anymore. I'm thinking like I am. But knight e6 is almost even more worrying. Because here, maybe king here, and the knight could be trapped, even though maybe you're escaping somehow. Kind of looks a bit trapped to me. But that's more scary. Yeah, I mean, the outside pass pawn is tough to deal with. Maybe I should have gone here again. Here, 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 here. Here, here. Check. Takes, takes. This hopefully works, I don't know. Because I get to b8. Here, here. The point is that this knight is just out of action right now. So when I play bishop here, I dominate this knight, But I also threaten to push, which discovers, and I can always sack the bishop for that pawn. I think. So I start with this, and now I'm threatening this. When you push. You've got to move the king to hold on to this. Then I have to sack. But now it's equal material. But like your king's out of action, and I've got a load of pawns, and you've got a knight, and these should all get mopped up, and I think I'm winning this endgame. Because also you move the knight, I just push the pawn. Knights are horrific at stopping past pawns. No linearity whatsoever to the way they move. So now I can just take this, and okay, now at least you have a check, so I can't immediately push, but then I get to here, and this looks very strong indeed. Now I can support from the base. Honestly, I'm going to do that, although you go king here. Point is, you just have to run so far away, and then I get 2 connected passes to play against the knight with. I might just go here, honestly. I have 6. If I take both of these, I have 6 connected pass pawns. That would be unbelievable. Wow! Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Next. Come on. There's one. Now I'm playing a flipping FM, for crying out loud. Right. It's an FM. I'm literally falling asleep at the screen. But we're playing a Scotch. And the Scotch is my opening, baby. The Scotch is my opening indeed. Come on, give me a classical variation. You're an FM. You obviously know the theory. Now, do you know? Do you know how to handle the Blumfeld appropriately? I'd imagine you should be familiar as a FIDE master, theoretically speaking. Queen h4, g3, takes, knight c3, takes, check, king d8, queen here. You can't save the rook. So knight f6, I take the rook. You take on maybe h2. Can castle, maybe give a check here. There's some very interesting lines, and I'm building a fat time advantage. That's slightly baffling. They could just go here. It's not slightly baffling, actually. They just defend this. You could go for this. I mean, they're playing like so boringly right now, but I think this is the best approach. I think this is the best approach. I am up a considerable amount of material. This is my flipping opening, baby. If I had to pick an opening to play against a FIDE master, it would for sure be the Blumfeld Scotch. If they could give me a Blumfeld. I'm nearly a full minute up on the clock. This is big. This is absolutely massive. Now, the queen trade, maybe not ideal, but it's still a fruitful endgame. I can get castled. I can play maybe bishop d3 and push. Now I'm out of direct prep, I have to admit. Okay. Let's not rush for the sake of rushing. Okay. Go ahead, last way. Okay. I can go here and threaten this, which is a major threat. If you take, I take like this. I remedy the isolated nature, or I don't really know what I was going for there, of the pawns. I'm now threatening maybe this. I just need to keep applying cool pressure. That looks like some pretty cool pressure to me. Okay. I need to be able to move my bishop. If I do this, there might always be like g5 problems. If I just go here. I should move. Let's keep my time advantage. I'm going to go here and honestly worry about the repercussions of that later. g5 doesn't seem immediately obvious. You can't castle clearly. Maybe I go here. I'm not loving how this is happening, honestly. I'm going to go here. Maybe I bring this back. Why am I not moving the bishop and putting the rook on f1? I feel like chess would be cooler if we started with more knights. I mean, true. Why is chess not just a game of 7 knights and a king, you know? Okay. Take redeems the pawns. You gotta move the knight, but then it doesn't. I'll go here. holding for now. Oh no, when you take, I can't redeem this because it's pinned now. I do get to maybe lift the rook. I don't know. Although if you take, there's problems here. I mean, this is, I'm keeping it complex and my opponent doesn't have much time. You know? Maybe just h4, and just queen h6, I don't really see what h4 achieves. I just need to keep that pressure on, baby. Keep that flipping pressure on. That is marginally concerning. I'm gonna play rook here, why not? You can have it because of that. Yeah, okay, that's foolish. Damn it! A little bit of composure would be nice. G7's problematic. Okay, yeah, their time's really problematic. They are up 2 pawns, but they can't use the rook on a8. And I got a bunch of confusing stuff going on, and I'm up loads of time, and as this time dwindles, I'm getting steadily more and more confident of my winning chances. Here you can just take with the knight, right? And with check. Yeah, you got to spend some time doing that. I'm sorry to say, but I'm absolutely going for this. Now I'm just going to go for this and hold here. And then go like this. And very unfortunately for my opponent, they're not going to have any time. Because I played the flipping Blumfeld Scotch, which is the greatest opening of all time. Easy FN win. Let's flipping go. Obviously, actually didn't have a better position in the end, but it wasn't worse. It wasn't a dirty flag by any means. It was a... hold on. It was a... oh, damn it. Oh, queen e3. That's really foolish. Okay, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Next. Next. Well, I'd say, Sarav, that, I hope I pronounced your name even close to correctly, that if you're going to choose to play online chess with no increment, flagging is massively and inherently part of the game. It's not like there was some, it's not like a, you know, a mouse slip where, okay, Zaitsev system. I think I might have Mr. Blind Taylor Chess. By the way, Blind Taylor Chess, can you confirm or deny? Are you a known member of chat? Like, if you said your alter ego, would I recognize it, or is this just a is this a rogue member? I want to know who Blind Taylor Chess is because that's really funny, and the picture you got is also very amusing. Okay, this is very nice. This is very nice. There's problems with the rook here. I've just got that smooth Benko, baby. That smooth Benko. Don't know if I love that, though. Why did I take with the rook? I could have stacked. Okay, calm down. Calm down. Let's go, Valetudo. How are you doing? How are you doing? I mean, for sure, I'd imagine you are. Can you please divulge your true identity? I'm very interested. Hell yeah, Red Finance. Good stuff, man. Hopefully your finances are not as red as your username prophesizes. It's George. There's no way it's George. It might be George. George is actually funny. As a British man, I do find him amusing. It takes more for me to chuckle at an American joke. I'm sorry to say, that might be borderline racist. I don't know. It's just, I'm just being honest here. The humor is, I think that makes sense though. I think humor is a very context dependent thing. And there's just a certain level of similarity in sarcasm and wit that you get if you're of a similar background. But I'm not saying that blindside chess is definitely some kind of Brit. Far from it. Could easily not be. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised. Now, the rook can't defend this because the rook's also got to defend the back rank mate threat. Yes, sir. For sure, man. For sure. Like, for instance, TF-Onads. Can I hazard a guess? You are from... I don't know, I'm just going to say London based on a pure probability guess that there's more people there. But I would assume you're an Englishman to making accusations like that. What am I doing? Okay, let's just do this. I've got a pass pawn here. Let's just look after it. I've got an extra pawn. It's passed. I'm up a bunch of time. This is a clean position. Honestly, I mean, surely. How can you afford to do this? It's just hello to the queening square. And I can just walk in here and nab this. And I should... I think... I don't know, maybe not high IQ, because there are some absolute morons in Britain. Please don't get that... don't get it twisted, you know, but... I think you need an eye for it, or an ear for it, or whatever. Some kind of organ for it. This should be a win. I don't know what's happened, but I seem to have just somehow locked back in. The rook is now frozen to the spot. And I can maybe make some progress here. Just put the rook here. Although actually now the takes might be more. Here. I think. Have we got confirmation or denial from TF-Onads as to his precise location? You obviously don't need to dox yourself, but if you are in fact an inhabitant of London, this would be a good way of proving my case. Not London, just England more generally, I guess. You got to go back here though. Unfortunately, we do just have 3 pawns, and it is just impossible for you to now stop me promoting. Jip. And jip. If I go here, ooh, I'm correct. Get in. You see, instant. You know what? I swear to God, I was going to guess British Nigerian. I don't know why. I think it's because I saw your name on the Patreon, and I had a mate with a similar surname. Not to, dox you to any extent, but I didn't. I felt it was a little risque to guess Nigerian, to be honest, mate. But genuinely, that would have been my guess. I don't know whether you believe me or not. But the surname, I thought, I think I had a mate with at least a very similar, or not a mate necessarily, because I would know their precise name, but someone that I went to school with. Nice calculation there at the end. Hell yeah! I mean, it was nice and clean. I'm still going somehow. I don't know what kind of immense comeback has happened here. It's giving. All right, Caleb. If you ever say it's giving ever again, dude, I'm gonna have to ban you. Despite you being a legend of the community, no man is above the ban hammer after employing the words "it's giving." Would have been an educated. Listen, dude, it's giving's not. Man, that's not acceptable in the Will Taylor chess community. I'll tell you that much. It's not an instant ban. He's got a chance. But II is absolutely not. Even Tangier was banned. Was that J band? What? Hold on. What's Yeah, good point. I would hazard a guess that it's a similar case that we've got here. It's giving. I occasionally, ironically, employ it, but then cringe so hard that I have to take a breath and just be like, that was tough. I'm gonna go here, I think, and then here maybe. Knight f4 more convincing. Start with knight f4. It's giving. Careful, blind Taylor chess. No man is above the law. You're playing a dangerous game. Employing this most hated of slang. It's giving, dude. It just, man. I don't know what it is. Maybe that's just something I've got to work on, you know. I don't like this. If I can play e4 though, I do like this. And that looks weakening. What? It's giving weak light. Oh no. Oh no. Why on earth would I have said that? Here, pawn takes. I think I prefer knight here. But then I need to be able to make this push at some point. So I think I'm going to take the opportunity to do it. Hell yeah, aspect 11. I'm very, very, very glad to hear that. That's wonderful news and awesome. Awesome. I'm glad to hear I can provide that kind of value / entertainment. Okay, we're gonna do this. Maybe I wanted this with. Alright, guys, let's. I suck at chess. I don't know. Is that what's happening? It's giving idiot. It's giving moron. Okay, well. I mean, it would be insane to go into an endgame, right? It would be insane to go into an endgame when they have an outside pass pawn, right? You'd assume that's like a nuts decision to take. Dude, please just bring your king up, bastard. Why? Why take this? Why take this endgame? No one forced me to take this endgame. I mean, no one forced me to take this endgame. I was not even slightly really compelled by my opponent to take this endgame. Huh. Huh? You're joking. I played that so badly. But I had no time, I was never going to win. Okay, well, I did promise, and that's unfortunate because I now have to leave that below 2200. Bastard. Right, I've got a message on chess.com. Legend, nice one. I think I remembered the username. That's why I accepted that one. Right. Most unfortunate, but did I say the last rate game on stream? Oh, because I'm not sure, I must hold myself to this standard, and that pains me. But it's worth it in the long run. Right, surely I've been bleeding viewers. Why the hell are there so many people watching? Why the hell did I get $20 from this? Why have I pocketed a sweet 14 dot? Damn, really? 14? YouTube takes a hefty percentage. It's tough, man. $14. And then that's like, and then I've got to convert that to pound. Ugh. It enrages me. It doesn't enrage me. It's completely fair. YouTube's an incredible platform, and I think it's definitely justified. But 30 does seem steep. Okay. Right. I mean, I either end the stream right now or oh my god, I have a lesson at 9:30 tomorrow. Okay, I need to go to sleep. I need to go to sleep. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tibbs, I'll do Akinator another time. I'll hopefully stream again this week. I do have an exam in 1 week, and then another exam a few days after that, and then another exam a few more days after that. So, and I have a lesson that I have to deliver in 8.5 hours precisely. So, I say precisely, 8 hours 22 precisely. So, I will see you all soon. Thanks so much for watching. Check out the Patreon. And I'll see you guys next time. Hasta la vista. Goodbye.